And I want to just reaffirm, if you go to any high-end restaurant, you guys saw that email I sent out. I went to French Laundry, right? So if you go to any high-end restaurant, okay, what are they always doing? They're imbuing and embedding the process into the product. It is such a windfall, a massive astronomical boost to your entire platform and your brand and your pricing when you do that. If you don't believe me, go to any Instagram and see what some of the top dentist Instagrammers are doing. They're doing video of the veneers being seated. They're doing video of them being prepped. What are they doing? They're embedding the process into the product. The restaurant does the same thing. We grow our own carrots. Hey man, you grow your own carrots. Does that mean the carrot's worth $200? Guess what? They are right. They are getting it. What they're doing is they're embedding the process into the product. The restaurant has it. If you go to French Laundry, they have a garden across the street. Now, it's not a fancy garden, but they have a garden. How many other restaurants do you know that has a garden? Now they make content talking about, hey, they pick the vegetables from the garden and take them to the restaurant. You know how many people in villages in India or Africa have gardens right next to their kitchen? So many of them do, people, so many of them. When I went to go see family members, my wife's family in India years ago, they had a garden right next to their kitchen. It's called a farm, okay? That is some normal stuff in other countries. But when we're living in this arena, we have to take advantage of, hey, process, imbue it, and embed it into the product. And that's the same thing you all should be doing with your treatment. Look, try to place a buccal composite and make it sound sexy. We take this stuff, we prime the tooth, we make a perfect, we prepare the tooth in such a physically perfect form so that way it holds the composite for decades. And then we put this material that had, NASA testing it on their rockets. Like, it's amazing. So you have to go and you got to put the process into the product. That's one big thing I want you all to take in. And you're going to do that in your own way. I gave you that example of Afema doing the wax up on her kitchen table. That is phenomenal. So you're all different. You got to figure out what is that thing for you and how you can embed it into your product. That right there raises the quality and the value of what you're doing. Why? Because it gives the patient perspective. It gives them perspective. Perspective, have you ever educated your patients and they still don't buy? And the reason is because you gave them the education, but you didn't give them perspective. You didn't say, hey, John, have you ever thought of this? The thing that we're going to put in your mouth is going to help with your digestion. It's going to help with your, you're always consuming this bio material that's in your mouth. We talk about eating organic, and this should be a conversation in your office. We talk about eating organic, but what people don't know is they're constantly eating what's on their teeth. They're constantly eating what's on their teeth. So now they're starting to think, oh my God, this is a biomaterial. It could be bio-decaying or it could be bio-healthy, bio-friendly, right? So you're constantly talking about that. That's the narrative in your office. You're a holistic person when it comes to this stuff. Now, when you have that narrative and you have that conversation, it's a whole different ballgame. The value increases with what you do when you do that. So if it's veneers, Invisalign, put the process into the product. That increases the value. Number one thing there. And learn from these restaurants, these high-end retailers. Learn from Apple. Apple does the same thing when they launch their products. They get Johnny Ives to talk about this, computer chip. Computer chips aren't sexy until Apple came along, right? Watch one of the Apple keynotes. Go to their website, apple.com, watch a keynote. They make the product sexy. How do they do it? We can do the same thing with dentistry.